Listen to the expressions of a true poet's innermost feelings of tender affection, nostalgic longing, limitless compassion for all. Supreme Master Ching Hai's newest poetry collection, The Love of Centuries, glorifies this richest of sentiments while showing that love is our shared essence and the highest universal principle to follow for our planet's elevation.
To celebrate The Love of Centuries world premiere on April 10th, 2011 in California, USA, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association and Supreme Master Television presented a concert titled The Love of Centuries, Love is Eternal, bringing together world-class composers and performers, dignitaries, and the public.
Enchanting songs by gifted and eminent composers such as Oscar and 5-time Emmy-winning Mr. Bill Conti, 2-time Oscar winner Mr. Al Kasha, Grammy winner Mr. Bill Cunliffe, and multi-platinum singer and songwriter Ms. Donna Lewis were debuted at this artistic extravaganza. Acclaimed vocalists gracing the stage included Tony Award winner Ms. Karen Ziemba, Grammy nominee Ms. Denise Donatelli, sopranos Ms. Georgia Fermanti, Ms. Kerry Walsh and Ms. Myra Grayland, Emmy nominee Mr. Doug Katsaros, Ms. Elisa Mary, Ms. Glot Ha and more.
A further source of delight was the vibrant Agape International Choir, led by Dr. Ricky Byers-Beckwith, along with colorful dance groups of diverse styles. In addition, distinguished speakers, including Emmy Award-winning filmmaker Mr. Lionel Friedberg, and Indian Parliament member Ms. Maneka Gandhi, offered their reflections on the evening's theme and Supreme Master Ching Hai's The Love of Centuries.
As the highlight of the grand multicultural event, the poet and guest of honor, Supreme Master Ching Hai, graciously shared via live video conference her spiritual insights on poetry and love.
Love is vital. And love poetry is vital because it will bring us closer together as a planetary community, as siblings of the same family. Love, 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 love. Love is really all that we need to have on this planet in order to have peace, to bring heaven onto our earth.
We now invite you to enjoy part 3 of the live concert celebration of Supreme Master Ching Hai's poetry collection, The Love of Centuries. Love is Eternal.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to introduce our next performer, Donna Lewis. Miss Donna Lewis has sold more than 2 million albums in just several years. I Love You Always Forever, the first single of her debut album in 1996, soared to the top of the charts in countries around the world and made history as the most played single on the radio.
Subsequent albums like Blue Planet revealed more great singles like I Could Be the One, a favorite in Europe, and Love Him, which reached the top of the Billboard dance charts in the US. The global sensation is none other than the gifted Welsh multi-platinum singer and songwriter Ms. Donna Lewis.
Her voice of stardom was also heard in the song at the beginning, a duet with Richard Marx for the animated movie Anastasia. Inspired by Supreme Master Ching Hai's poetry, Ms. Lewis has set to music 2 original compositions which she will be performing today, Shade of Time and Moon of Mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Donna Lewis with a warm round of applause.
Turner's night dew melted into oblivion. You were the moonlight shining on paths of life. I am the morning star, belated and fading away. The love of ancient has arrived, where passion as remote as clouds in the sky. Rather meet each other and dream, we love our December warm and familiar hands and find each other. Hold tight. How is it that feelings become fragile? Shadows of the night rather meet each other and dream that caring old flame, that loving old poem. You like the sunrise shining in glory. I am like the wild orchid wrapped in soft fragrance. You like the passing boat ever floating away from shore. I melt with the winter rain, forever drifting.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure being here tonight. And I wrote these 2 songs with Supreme Master's lyrics, and I was very inspired to write these particular songs. I love anything that's very atmospheric, and That's why I chose these two beautiful songs. I have with me tonight my great friend, old-time friend from England, who now lives in LA, called Tony Franklin on bass. Who I have to say is a true vegan. He teaches me so much about eating the right foods every day. He's amazing. He actually should write a book, I have to say. He is amazing. Whenever he's on tour, brings everything with him and cooks all his own food. Anyway, we'd like to do this next song for you. It's called Moon of Mine. Oh, moon of mine, how sweet your smile for me. Oh, how happy, no one to see, no one to know our love for each other. For you care for all, no one can smile so sweet and long. You are the one. You are the only one. And when I sang, you stayed still and hung above the mountains. You listened and danced to my heart's content. Endearing and lovely, you are the beauty. You share the pain and the joy with me. You are the loyal friend of eternity. Friend of eternity. Dark mountain, you soothe my heart when I'm in pain. Can anyone see anything more beautiful than you? I'll wait for you. Ooh, yeah. Cloudy nights and stormy skies, you have to be in my existence. What's life without my moon? I will not exchange the world's treasure for just half of you. Oh yeah. Stay forever and ever. The world loves you and I love you. Thank you for being the best of friends. I love you, moon. I love you. Thank you very much. Tony Franklin on bass.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis, for such a heartfelt and profoundly moving performance. We have heard songs in a number of languages today: Korean, Olaxese or Vietnamese, and French. Now we're going to hear Supreme Master's poem Precious Stars in Chinese.
Precious Stars has been set to music by the talented young vegan composer Robin Chiang and will be sung by the lovely and gifted Miss Xin Yi Lin. Ms. Lin is a singer who excels in music ranging from Baroque to contemporary. She was winner of the 4th Taipei Philharmonic Foundation Vocal Competition in 2004. Let's warmly welcome Miss Xin Yi Lin with a warm round of applause.
对吗？
Thank you, Ms. Lynn, for such a beautiful rendition of Supreme Master's poem, Precious Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, our next performance is also going to be in Chinese, performed by the talented Ivan Lee from Formosa, or Taiwan.
Ivan Lee is a vegan, award-winning musician and singer who has sung with the chorus of Mahler's Second Symphony in the National Concert Hall, as well as other prestigious choirs such as the choirs of the University of National Defense and the chorus of Danjiang University in Formosa, Taiwan.
Today he will be performing Moon of Mine, a poem by Supreme Master Ching Hai, which has been set to music by vegan composer Robin Chang. Let's give Mr. Lee a round of applause.
我的明月，你的笑容多甜美，只为我而笑，真欢喜。没人看见，无人知晓，我们对彼此的爱，虽然你关爱一切。哦，我的明月，你的笑容多甜美，没人可以笑得如此甜美，如此长久，只有你，你是唯一。当我歌唱，你静止不动，高挂于群山之上。你聆听起舞，直到我心满意足，可爱迷人的大美人。你与我分担痛苦，共享喜悦。你是忠诚的，永恒只有我。我的明月。笑容多甜美，只为我而笑，真欢喜。我的明月，你的笑容多甜美，即使用全世界珍宝交换半个你，我也不愿意善良美人。愿我们永远在一起，你照亮我的道路，在漆黑山中，你抚慰 我的心灵，当我真苦痛。你是银河的家里，有谁能够看见任何事物胜过你的美？我等待着你，在月缺之时，在多云夜晚，在暴雨天空。哦，我的明月，你的笑容多甜美。哦，我的明月，你的笑容多甜美。哦，我的明月，全世界爱你，我也爱你。感谢你成为我的挚友。我爱你月亮，我爱你明月，永远爱你，我的明月。
Yes, yeah. That was very nicely done.
Our linguistic abilities seem to be blossoming tonight.
Coming up next is a video message by a prominent politician from India, Mrs. Maneka Gandhi.
Ms. Gandhi is the recipient of several prestigious awards, among which are the Lord Erskine Award from the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals and the Bhagwan Haver Award for Excellence in the Sphere of Truth, Nonviolence, and Vegetarianism.
Mrs. Gandhi is a vegan and has advocated this lifestyle on ethical and health grounds. She is attributed with the creation of India's Department of Animal Welfare and currently chairs the charitable trust People for Animals.
Upon hearing of the celebration for the book launch of Supreme Masters Ching Hai's The Love of Centuries poetry anthology, Mrs. Gandhi sent a video message on the topic of love. Let us now watch a short excerpt from Mrs. Gandhi's video message.
Love is a very strong word. It involves people thinking about romantic love or being specific to one person or a group of people. What is more important and what leads to love is respect. If I believe that you are as entitled to everything as I am, if I believe that you deserve as much respect for the fact that you are alive, whether you are a leaf, an ant, a dog, my second cousin, my neighbor, another country person, then I can live happily. And to have this respect, the basic quality that one should have is empathy. What we call dharma. What we call dharma is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If we could do empathy and respect, we can solve everything in the world.
Thank you, Mrs. Maneka Gandhi. It's truly so. If love is pervasive in all aspects of our lives, we will truly have paradise on earth. Love for all humans as well as animals.
We will have a true Garden of Eden where violence of any kind does not exist.
It is now our honor to introduce to you the Maple Youth Ballet. The Maple Youth Ballet is composed of a group of highly skilled young people who attend the Maple Conservatory, a world-class faculty in Newport Beach that is dedicated to nurturing dancers in a caring, healthy environment.
Recently, the Maple Youth Ballet has been enchanting and inspiring audiences with their performances of Alice in Wonderland at the Irvine Barclay Theatre. It is our pleasure to welcome the Maple Youth Ballet of the Maple Conservatory to the stage to perform Alice in Wonderland, featuring original choreography by award-winning choreographer Charles Maple.
Let's give it up for the charming dancers of the Maple Youth Ballet performing Alice in Wonderland. That was very lovely. Thank you, Maple Youth Ballet. Our next performance is an original composition by Grammy winner Mr. Bill Cunliffe based on Supreme Master Ching Hai's poem, When Shall We Meet Again? The song will be sung by Grammy nominee Denise Donatelli.
With a voice like Denise Donatelli's, it's no wonder that she's received a Grammy nomination for her 2010 Savant release, When the Lights Are Low, for Best Jazz Vocal Album.
Furthermore, When Lights Are Low placed number 2 on the jazz radio chart. It remained top 10 for 3 months and stayed on the chart for 6 months. Miss Donatelli's talented singing is featured in popular television shows such as The Simpsons and Frasier, international commercials for CNN, Lexus, Mercedes-Benz, and the Turner Classic Movies.
Ms. Donatelli attributes her musical nurturing to her family's musicality. Her mother was a singer, and her father's family can trace their musical heritage back to 19th century Italy. Piano lessons began for Ms. Donatelli when she was 3 years old, after her mum heard her playing Silent Night on the piano.
After 15 years of classical piano study, she emerged in the jazz genre as a charismatic vocalist. Ms. Donatelli will now sing When Shall We Meet Again, composed by Grammy winner Bill Cunliffe, based on the poem by Supreme Master Ching Hai. Welcome the talented Grammy nominee Denise Donatelli with a warm round of applause.
Togetherness. The heart nurtures hope regardless of destiny. After deep slumber, waken from wandering dreams to the luminous land of blue. eternal ways. Oh, beloved, I yearn for a time of togetherness. The heart nurtures hope regardless of destiny. After deep slumber, awaken from wandering dreams to the luminous land of bliss. We shall return. We shall return. We shall return.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I just want to say what an honor and a pleasure it is for me to have been invited here today for this momentous occasion. And I am thrilled to be able to sing this beautiful lyric written by the Supreme Master Ching Hai and Bill Cunliffe. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Donatella, for a superb performance. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to change the tempo slightly. Our next performance is a Korean drum dance titled the Sam Gu Woo, which means 3-drum dance.
It's one of the most fascinating traditional Korean dances and requires a lot of time and skill. It starts slow and ends with when the dance is at the height of excitement. In a Sam Gu Woo performance, there is no melody, only beat and rhythm and exquisite dance. The performers beat the 3 drums surrounding them on 3 sides. The dance movements are designed to demonstrate the skill of drumming, but are graceful acrobatic movements. Tonight's 3-drum dance from the Hisa-U Korean Dance Institute with 5 dancer drummers and 1 rhythm drummer is
Elaborate
graceful
and elegant. Let's welcome the Hisa-U Korean Dance Institute with a warm round of applause.
Next, we have a guest speaker who has an important message for us from our animal friends. Miss Billie Dean is a vegan and professional writer and filmmaker, and as a telepathic animal communicator, has conversed with thousands of animals in over a 30-year period. She is the author of Secret Animal Business and has 2 more books on animal life and sentience coming out later this year.
Ms. Dean and her husband and daughter, both vegetarians, run a forever home animal sanctuary on their New South Wales farm, caring for formerly homeless animal beloveds in need. Ms. Dean says the animals all have a lot to say, but today she brings you urgent animal messages from the human heart. Ladies and gentlemen, Billie Dean from Australia.
Thank you. It's such an honor to be here, to have that opportunity to bring you some of the most urgent thoughts from the animals, who are far more intelligent and telepathic than most people realize. In this first picture, we see Finn, an Australian wild horse who I first came across while I was filming their humane capture. He was running in a bachelor herd in the middle of nowhere. He stared at me, fear in his eyes, and said, "I don't want to be dog meat." As he was a fear-filled small pony, he was right about his possible destiny. So he came home with me, with a bunch of his mates, and is no longer fearing for his future. I can't tell you how many horses know about and fear a future in a can. The animals tell me they've finished suffering. This is a human construct, they say. They can't wait for us to grow up as a species and truly understand that they are not here for our benefit, to exploit, to eat, or even for our entertainment. They are just here with us, experiencing life in a body, as we are, for reasons of their own. So we have to understand that animals have souls. They have feelings and emotions. And when we take them away from their mothers, when we butcher and farm lot and cull them, it's exactly the same for them as it is for a human being. It hurts. It causes grief. I once had the opportunity of being asked to help a sheep with pneumonia here in the USA. And this sheep told me that her job was to be a mother, and her baby had been taken away. Now, in Chinese medicine, we understand that pneumonia is stuck grief in the lungs. So I asked if her baby could be returned. Sadly, he could not. But I was told that the people rounded up some other lambs and brought them into the barn. And this sheep immediately started struggling to her feet, and she survived because her life had purpose. In Australia, I live next door to a sheep and beef farm. That's a real challenge for someone like me. And I've become really good friends with the cows who have been there a long time. They're good-natured, they're good-humoured, and they're full of wisdom. And they tell me that in the future, humans won't kill them because other humans will form a revolution of kindness. And they're very excited about that. The sheep tell me that humans would be a lot happier if they just didn't eat their woolly or furry brothers and sisters. They say that we're all to dance barefoot on our Mother Earth, to hear her song and to sing her ours in joyful union. Our own lamb, Sarah, who we raised with the goats and dogs inside, loved music and play. Again, this is a much more intelligent species than most people think. The animals are urging us to become a grown-up species. They hold us in so much love, and they have come to teach us about true unconditional love, to open our heart chakras so that we can become fully realized human beings. And when I was writing these words, bluebirds and hummingbirds came into my field, and they wanted to thank Supreme Master Ching Hai for her tireless work in creating change and awareness for animal kind. They say this is so important, and that truly a new light is shining on earth now. Those dim, dark ages are behind us. It's just taking humans a bit of time to catch up. So we must continue walking in compassion and kindness, and this unconditional love and peace will lead us all to a true heaven on earth. The animals have also given me a vision of deep peace for all species. And when I speak of this, people really react, and they say, but animals kill each other in the wild. Do they? What we have to understand is that we live under the spell of the collective consciousness, a world of death and suffering. And when you realize that every thought creates a thing, then you will understand that we have built this world on the foundation stones of fear for all species. And this has to change. And it can change. It only takes our collective heart and desire and the vision to dream a new world into being. In the 1940s, 2 vegetarian lionesses came to human awareness. One lived on rice in India, living with an Indian spiritual master. The other belonged to a USA farming couple. Her name was Little Tyke, and she refused to touch meat. She ate grains and grazed with her friends, the sheep. Her best friend was Becky the lamb. She caused such excitement that she was taken on a road trip for humans to see. She was healthy, gentle, and beautiful. But she died of pneumonia, stuck grief in the lungs. Little Tyke didn't want to be a show pony. She missed Becky and her peaceful life on the farm. So think about Little Tyke and open your mind to miracles which start in compassion. The animals want us to change and be the people of peace of tomorrow. Let's make it happen for them. Be veg, go green. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Dean, for sharing such an important message. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is a special performance.
We have the pleasure this evening of introducing someone who, for many of us, would instantly recognize his film scores and television themes upon hearing them. Such memorable compositions include Rocky, The Right Stuff, The Karate Kid, and TV shows like Good Morning America, Dynasty, and newsstands CNN and Time. These are all composed by one of Hollywood's most respected and energetic composers and conductors, the Oscar and Emmy Award winning Mr. Bill Conti.
With soundtracks for more than 120 feature films, TV projects, over 8 million albums and singles have been sold, including Sheena Easton's hit record, For Your Eyes Only. As a conductor, he has travelled the globe, working with numerous world-class orchestras, and has served as music director for the Academy Awards an astonishing 19 times. On 3 previous occasions, the legendary artist has also created orchestral arrangements and composed music based on Supreme Master Ching Hai's poetry. They were performed during a benefit concert at the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles and at the Supreme Master Television's 3rd and 4th anniversary celebrations.
In the midst of a busy schedule preparing for his upcoming performance for President Barack Obama in Washington, D.C., Mr. Conti reserved time and put forth his creative energy in a heartfelt gift to offer Supreme Master Ching Hai and our audience through his musical adaptation of Please Wake Up, a moving poem written for humanity by Supreme Master Ching Hai.
In addition to the talented voices of Denise Donatelli, Doug Katsaris, Georgia Fumanti, Karen Ziemba, and Kerry Walsh, we also have Joy Valencia, Margie Evans, and Trina Parks, as well as an international choir comprised of members of Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association performing Please Wake Up.
Singer-songwriter, producer Joy Valencia earned the title of StereoFame.com's Artist of the Month in September 2010.
Her music repertoire is imitable and fresh. She plays guitar and piano and counts melodies and lyrics as her mainstays, while writing background vocals are her speciality. Ms. Valencia is an animal-loving vegan.
An internationally renowned artist and legendary entertainer, Margie Evans was also the executive director and founder of Los Angeles Music Week.
Ms. Evans has performed with many great entertainers, B.B. King, Joe Turner, and Willie Dixon, among countless others. She represents the blues genre with poise, dignity, and jovial sophistication. Ms. Evans is a dedicated vegetarian.
Trina Parks is a multi-talented performing artist, an actress, vocalist, choreographer, dancer, and dance lecturer. Ms. Parks has mastered all these gifts to perfection.
Ms. Parks is perhaps most praised and remembered as the first African-American woman featured in the James Bond film Diamonds Are Forever, starring Academy Award winner, Scottish actor Sean Connery as James Bond.
Ms. Parks has been a vegetarian and now a vegan for over 34 years.
Near the end of the song, we invite the audience to stand up and join in, singing the last refrain of this moving song. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the performers for Please Wake Up.
Wake up and behold, rivers and mountains are entombed, burnt forest, eroded hills, desiccated streams, waited to the poor soul's calling, the end of all dreams.
Oh, greater, lessen your agony, for the tears will fade with the persistent night.
Oh, seas and lakes, cease not your melodies, allowing hope for a morrow among humanity.
Oh, sentient beings have respite in the realm beyond, though you departed without the last utterance.
At the falling of my heart abate, while I await earthly, timely repentance.
Oh, deep waters, preserve your true essence, protect the human race in their moments of erring. Please accept my heartfelt thousand teardrops to nurture your majestic trees, leaves, and roots.
Oh, my heart, breathe your sleep.
For my soul to rest in long nights.
Tears are out and are wordless.
Weeping in pain for the tormented. All night, please kindle your source of light. Shine the way for those human souls in darkness. Be serene for my mind to still and enter emptiness with the miraculous celestial melody.
Oh, days turn not sudden unrest, or peace to repose in our very hearts.
For humankind's struggles to subside,
For the truths are to gloriously shine.
oh, heart of mine, love man no longer, like an insect sitting in the red chilling water. How they wait for perfect tomorrow.
And the day the world be adorned with heavenly halo.
I cry, I plead, I beseech, oh infinite Buddhas, the gods, the angels, deliver a soul straying from the true path, wandering in the endless cycle of suffering.
Oh, brother, wake up at once. Proudly walk upon great seas and rivers. Look straight at the flaming sun and vow sacrifice to save all
enjoy the song of oneness. Let's renew our planet. Sing and joy the songs of oneness. Let's renew our planet. Sing and joy the songs of oneness. Let's renew our planet. Sing and joy the songs of oneness. Let's renew our planet. Sing and joy the songs of oneness. Let's renew our planet. Sing and joy the songs of oneness. Let's renew our planet. Sing and joy the songs of oneness. Let's renew our planet. Sing and joy the songs of oneness. Let's renew our planet. Sing and joy the songs of oneness. Let's renew our planet. Sing and joy the songs of oneness.
Yes, they deserve that standing ovation. It was a superb performance. Thank you. Thank you very much. We especially thank Mr. Bill Conti for this wonderful musical composition that was based on Supreme Master Ching Hai's poem.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, family and friends, such heartfelt and inspiring messages from Supreme Master Ching Hai, ladies and gentlemen, and our worldwide viewers of Supreme Master Television. We hope you have enjoyed tonight's celebration. To provide an encore of sorts, a last passage commemorating a love-filled world, we are pleased to present a final song from one of Supreme Master Ching Hai's poems titled Go, Go, Go. This song will be performed by the magical wonder of the Agape International Choir. Once again, please help us welcome the Agape International Choir under the direction of Ricky Byers Beckwith.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're ready to go, but we want to say to our ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, we thank you for spending your Sunday celebrating with us the launch of Supreme Master Ching Hai's The Love of Centuries. We bid you farewell and wish you a safe trip back home.
Before you go, we have prepared a lavish banquet and invite everyone to join us in partaking of this earth-loving and as well as life-protecting diet. We couldn't close without saying one last thing. Be veg, go green to save the planet. One more time. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
A vegan is not only compassionate, it's healthy, and it will save the planet.
Supreme Master Ching Hai thinks, and very smartly so, that if everybody were vegan, that we wouldn't be killing cows, we wouldn't be putting the methane into the atmosphere, we wouldn't be harming the animals and putting them in cages. It's very true.
I think the animals do have a lot to say, and they've been really voicing their opinion. The dogs are really asking people to raise their vibration, and to do that by getting out into nature and watching them. I mean, they need their daily walks out in nature. We just think, oh, they're going for a walk, but they're understanding things at a much bigger level. The cats really want us to go out into the sun, and you know how they like to sit in the sun and curl up and just sit there. Well, they're doing more than just sitting there.
Cows have put up with a lot of abuse from humans.
They don't want to be eaten. They would like to come into harmony with us. The big message I get from all the animals is that we have to start evolving. We have to start changing. We have to live compassionately.
Peace is the only way. Forgive each other so that God will forgive us. Make peace with each other so that peace will prevail.
Oh, beloved, I yearn for a time of togetherness. The heart nurtures hope regardless of destiny.
Denise is an old friend of mine. I knew that she would be the right fit because the songs have a classical feel to them, but her jazz sensibility lends itself to a soulful kind of a sound.
We shall return.
How has it been singing Supreme Master Ching Hai's poems?
Oh, it's an amazing experience. I love the way she writes. It's been very inspirational, and I'm pleased and honored to be here. I did a little research, and I found out about be veg, be green, save the planet, and I said, this is perfect. I said, I'm a vegetarian. I try.
Is there a particular message in When Shall We Meet Again that stood out to you?
Well, there is. My youngest son passed away 2 years ago. And when I read the poem, it just brought tears to my eyes. So it's very special to me.
We shall return.
write poetry myself, and I think that it's something that pours out of you, and it's really touching that she's doing that. I'm really touched by the fact that she talks about the love of God and the love of people, and just how you eat and what you do. I'm really touched by it. I drove all the way from Berkeley, California to come here since early this morning, since 6:30, and I just want to be a part of all that.
I was very, very taken back by how beautiful her work is. The jewelry she does is absolutely stunning. I enjoy the idea that someone that has that much talent, that creative talent, that comes through spirituality, that she's able to share that with people and give them the opportunity to feel better and to express that maybe in their own lives. And that kind of carries on from one individual to the next. And it's like a flame that grows larger and larger and larger.
You like bright phrases, soaring high in far regions.
I like to be in the woods with animals, deer and rabbits, squirrels. And I think that Shade of Time was definitely that kind of song, to be with nature. Moon of mine, I love the moon. I think that's very spiritual. And we often go out when there's a full moon and stay out there for a long, long time looking at the moon. So that was kind of more of a special one for me. Yeah. I really wanted to do something more intimate with me playing the piano and having Tony, my great friend, on bass. We really enjoyed it. We wished we could do more songs, really. 2 is never enough.
Friend of eternity.
My name is Tony Franklin. I'm sometimes known as the fretless monster. It's the fretless bass, of course, but it's also fretless is worry-free, no frets. I think you've got to be a kind of fiery in this world, but carry peace in your heart. The vegan lifestyle seems to be the most one that suits my body, and you cannot ignore the terrible things that happen to the animals in a regular lifestyle and diet. People say that I look great and a lot more energy, so a lot clearer, a lot more focused, and my meditations are better too.
I've always been more inclined to be more of a vegetarian eater, and the last so many years I'm even more healthy than ever. Some people think, oh, well, you can only get that from meat and you can only get that from fish, but of course there's so many other things you can get protein from.
Characters from the Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. Alice is totally fascinated with these beautiful colors around her, and in the Tiger Lily dance she's speaking to the Tiger Lily, and she's never heard of a flower that can actually speak. So that's what it's about. Congratulations to Supreme Master Ching Hai.
The only way that we're going to get all that down there stuff out of here is by just becoming, like Master says, just making sure that you have the love that's inside of you in your personal life, in your dealings with your family and with yourself. Before you can actually get out into the world and create peace, you got to have the love right here within yourself.
Do you have a message for Supreme Master Ching Hai?
Oh my goodness. I would love to meet her in person. It would be phenomenal. And my message is just thank you, and just thank you so much for everything that you're doing and all of your humanitarianism. We need her. We definitely need her. She's just a very inspirational woman, and we should all strive to be more like her. Hi, I'm Denise Donatelli. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
I cry, I plead, I beseech, oh infinite Buddhas, the gods, the angels, deliver a soul straying from the true path, wandering in the endless cycle of suffering ahead.
What did you feel about Please Wake Up, inspired by Supreme Master Ching Hai's poem?
It's a beautiful song with wonderful lyrics, very powerful, and I hope many people will hear because we need to really wake up.
That was magnificent, in a word, to have all of those voices behind us and such beautiful costumes. It was, and Bill Conti's music and the Supreme Master Ching Hai, her lyrics are just so enlightening and soul-stirring. It was beautiful.
Get all these wonderful artists together and people who want to make the world a better place, and artists and musicians. You're in this oasis of splendiferousness, for lack of a better word. It's like an oasis of art and music and great human beings.
What a wonderful, wonderful experience to be able to sing and feel Supreme Master Ching Hai's poems from inside out through my voice and through the enthusiasm of all the audience and everything.
It was like a wave of electricity went through the line of singers and out to the audience, and because everybody actually joined. When I saw people jump up and start singing, yes. But I had to not watch the video that was behind us because then I would have started crying. But it was an amazing experience, and this is an incredible group of talent, and I'm just really thrilled to be part of it.
I was watching the gala and Supreme Master Ching Hai gave your mom a ring. What was the response when your mom finally got the ring?
She was speechless. And then, of course, she started crying. And she just, I want to see her. So it was a real honor. And my whole family is blessed every time we think of Supreme Master. We are showered with her love and enveloped in her blanket of love.
Is it an all-volunteer choir?
Well, it is a paid choir in that you get the blessings from the service, as you know.
Right.
You know, the gifts that you receive are far more than we could ever pay.
And so you also sing international music?
We do. But right now, our languages are go, go, go. It's got the regular go, go, go. We have a little dance part that we do with it. That's so fun. And I think it's a great song. I like it because it's simple and it's easy to catch and it opens up the mind. And that's called a hit. So it's probably a hit. When I first read Go to the Future, I thought, how peculiar, you know, go to the future. But the more I sing it, I get it. It was like, let's go beyond this point that you call present and kind of enter a now space for the possibility of what lies ahead. Go to the mother. You know I like that one. Go above the stars. So above, even the stars, and the stars are so high, but go higher than that.
If enough people believe in love power, exercise the love power, love will become permanent in our world. Be vegan to start with, okay?
Master Shanghai, I'm very, very happy that you're doing the work that you're doing and that you're helping humanity, that you're publishing books to promote vegetarianism and to help the planet, to help each other, and to love God. I mean, it's such an important thing that you're doing for all of us.
Congratulations on your wonderful book release. That's fantastic.
It felt good to be with a group of people who were all like-minded in that way about bringing change through those kind of methods, about not eating meat and things like that.
And you're vegan,
I'm
right?
Vegan, yeah. I was reading a book by Russell Simmons, actually, called Do You. One thing he said really clicked with me. It was when you're eating an animal, the energy of the animal goes into you. And I was like, wow. And my husband was going through a similar phase where he was interested in it as well. And the more research we did, the more reasons we found. I mean, all the different ways that animals are used as a product is not healthy for our planet or our bodies or our conscience.
You know what? I meditate a lot, and I'm quite a lot because I'm very mature now. I'm a mature vegetarian. And the joy of hearing the melody along with the lyrics bring tears to your eyes if you understand what she's writing. So it was an emotional thing for me, and I always have to contain myself, even in trying to sing the lyrics in the powerful way that I felt it. She is basically saying what the world wants to say, but they do not have the spiritual awareness. And that's why it's so necessary for all of us to wake up. And together, we can renew the planet.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.